Hello, hello, hello. If you are new to me, welcome. I'm Emma Turton. I'm a medical intuitive and founder and director of Medical Intuition School. And I am so excited. If you've been following me for a while, welcome back. I'm so excited to have a big announcement today. And now this one's been coming for a while. And so I wanted to share this with you live today because I'm so excited about it. There's so much that's been changing, so much is expanding within Medical Intuition School. And I wanted to share this with you because it changes a few things as we go forward together. And first things first, no, mum, I'm not pregnant. Just in case you're watching. um, but what I want to share is that my flagship program, my big program, and many of you know I work one-to-one with clients. I work to help people to heal themselves from within. I help to support them to know what the root cause is that's creating their symptoms so they can heal fast. And I also teach other people how to do the work that I do. I teach people how to become a medical intuition practitioner, to do the very deep work that helps change people's lives every single day. I get incredible results with my clients. My graduates get incredible results with their clients too. And the program that I teach that to other people in is medical intuition practitioner training. And there are some changes that are afoot within medical intuition practitioner training. And I wanted to share that with you because what it does is it blows it wide open for people in a variety of different time zones to join our program. Because what I've got is an incredible person coming on board and currently being trained up to teach our live practice classes alongside me. So the beautiful, talented, most amazing Claire Doherty has kindly said yes and bravely come along the journey to learn how I do the teaching aspect of medical intuition practitioner training, to train people up to see inside other people with their intuitive eye, to be able to pinpoint root cause, to pinpoint what needs to shift within their body, within their energy, within their whole being in order for them to heal. And Claire is a very talented and amazing, experienced medical intuitive who I trained myself, came through the first rounds of medical intuition practitioner training years ago, and who has been practicing as a medical intuitive. And among other things, she does so many things. Claire is so incredibly well trained. She's a nutritional therapist, she's a physiotherapist, she's an ergonomist. She's done so many different things. And she works very powerfully in the space of archetypes and archetypal patterns and patterns of behavior as a medical intuitive and as a practitioner. And so what I have done is invited Claire to come along and learn how to teach medical intuition practitioner training with me in the way that I do that with my students. And because she's been on the journey, she's perfectly placed to be able to take students on the same journey that I have taken her through and others as well over the years. And so the beautiful thing about Claire is one of the many beautiful things about Claire, she's so many beautiful things about her, is that she is in the UK, which is a very different time zone to me here in Perth in Australia. And so that means that she is able, it frees us up to have even better timing for training sessions for our live practice component of our course, because medical intuition practitioner training at Medical Intuition School is completely unique. There is no other training for medical intuition in the world that has live practice classes the way we do, that trains you up with the opportunity to learn the skills, to live read other people, and to get confirmation, scaffolding, training as you go with experienced medical intuitives. And so that live component now, there will be time zones that suit Australia really easily, but also that suit Europe and the US are better perhaps than I can do as a person placed in Perth, which is like one of the remotest cities in the entire world. So, our time zone's really awkward to try and line that up. And I know that has prevented some people from being able to come into the course because perhaps they don't want to do their classes at 9:30 at night, right? So it allows you the opportunity to be, on your game and be doing these practice classes at a more appropriate time. But what it also means is that you get a lot more support through the course, because there will be not just me, you will have also Claire to help answer questions, to be there if you need support throughout the process as well. And, you know, as a former student of this course, she has a unique insight as well to help to support students. So it means that I also have the capacity to run the course more often than I have before. Previously, I've only run the course once every 18 months or so. And now I can run the course at this stage. Well, look, we're going into experimenting with twice a year and see how that goes and how that feels within my schedule and how that feels with holding the space for my students as well. So I'm really excited about that, because I usually have so many people reach out to me in between the rounds of medical intuition practitioner training saying, oh, I would love to do it, but I really want to start it sooner than in a year and a half's time. You know, can you run it sooner? Can you let me know? So yes, we can now do this more frequently. We can now go deep and dive into teaching you everything you need to know, from the anatomy, the physiology, the pathology, the energy, all of the aspects of what you need to know about healing, about, you know, how to support your client to heal in so many different ways, from physical and metaphysical approaches, and how to actually read a person intuitively and get the answers you need to make a really big impact in their life in an instant. So now you get to do all of that with even more support, all of that with even more convenience, all of that with even more educated, qualified, experienced people holding your hand as you go through that process. And you know, one of the things that I really love about Claire coming into the program as well is that she has a background as a health professional, just like I do. And so she holds that confidentiality and that high bar for her practice, that high bar for her skills as well, in the same way that I do, and is used to doing things in the same way with, you know, client note keeping and all of that sort of stuff. And so we're already, you know, 100% on the same page. So it means that those in Claire's class will not be disadvantaged at all. They will have a huge advantage as well, because she has other skills in other areas that are different to the skills that I have too. So we'll be able to learn together and potentially swap and do each other's classes. And it's going to be so much fun to have a team approach to medical intuition practitioner training. But the thing that excites me most is that we are going to be able to support more people to do this incredibly life-changing work. We are going to be able to support more people to become medical intuition practitioners and to change lives around the planet. I am but one person, and the reason I started medical intuition practitioner training many years ago, the reason I started this course and created this course was because I had a 6-month waiting list, and so many people were reaching out to me every single day saying, please, I need to see you sooner. Please, it's really urgent. And I was working back to back. I was working, you know, really long days. I was working evenings. I was working weekends, and I was burning myself out. And I had no one I could refer to that worked the same way as me and got the results that I got. And I went, I can't keep doing this. I literally cannot spread myself this thin and give nothing to my family. And I can't see the whole world. There are too many people who need this work, who need and who will benefit from this work, who can have radical shifts in their health that make potentially no logical sense, because you know what? Healing is not logical. And when we only take a logical approach, we'll only get logical results. If you want radical results, you've got to do something different, right? No matter what your background, no matter what your training, you've got to do something different. And so I created a course that is a professional training that's IICT approved, which means you can get insurance for the work that you do with clients as a medical intuition practitioner. And I created a course that teaches people everything they need to know, including how to set up their business so that they can be successful at the other end. Everything they need to know in order to immediately be ready to go out into the world and start seeing clients and start changing lives. Because you know what? We all come into this work because we want to change lives. So if you want to change lives, I am currently enrolling students in the next round, which starts in March this year, 2024. So if you have a deep desire to change lives, whether you work in a healing space, whether you come from conventional health or alternative health, or you come from some other area completely professionally, or aren't currently working, it doesn't actually matter. Everything you need is within this course. Yes, you may have skills and things you've learned elsewhere. I teach them in a really specific way that is unique to learning to become a medical intuitive. And so no matter what training you've done before, this course is perfect for you to support you to become the best medical intuitive that you can ever be. And to feel as ready as you possibly can to actually take clients and create a successful business doing this work, changing lives every single day. So if this speaks to you, if this is calling you, then please reach out to me. I will send you all the information. There is a page and a course prospectus and everything with all of the details, so that you can have a look at it and you can see, you can ask as many questions as you want from me. That's totally fine. But there's also an FAQ so that you can have all of your questions answered. And feel free, if you want to have a chat about whether it would be right for you, feel free to reach out to me. But I'm so excited about this new level of expansion and this new level of support. I feel deeply supported bringing Claire on board to help teach medical intuition practitioner training with me. All of the content that you learn, all of the classes that are a part of the curriculum, they're all me. That hasn't changed. I just want to let you know that and reassure you of that. It's all still my stuff. It's all still me. You get me all the way through. I'm not stepping back completely. I'm still, 100% elbow deep in my baby that is medical intuition practitioner training. Elbow deep in my baby. I don't think that's the right. I don't think that's the right phrase. I love, if you may know me by now, I love mixing metaphors. I always find them hilariously funny. And sometimes I do it really deliberately, and other times I catch myself doing it, going, what the hell did I just say? So that was one of those ones. So, I'm still 100% in there. All of it is still 100% me. That isn't changing, but what's changing is that the practice classes are going to become more convenient for you. They're going to be much easier for you to attend, and they're going to be, I'm going to be able to hold them more often and more frequently because it's not all just me. And so, we're best placed now to take you through this 12-month training with the most support and the most structure and the most hand holding if you need it. Whatever you need as you come through, you are going to have people at your fingertips to help you through that process. I'm also looking at bringing on a student liaison officer as well to help support answering questions and doing all of that sort of admin stuff for students along the way. So we're expanding, and it just feels like a really natural growth process. And I'm so excited to be making these announcements. So can't believe, when I first announced that I was creating a school, medical intuition school was a brand new idea. I think it was maybe 5 years ago now, probably almost to the day. I'm going to have to look through my Facebook memories, but almost to the day, actually, I think I made the announcement. I've just realized I'm creating a school when I was creating this course and other courses. And, I'd been working already for 5 years as a medical intuitive. And, I can't believe now we're getting to this point of expansion where I'm bringing on board more team members, and we're starting to really, expand out into the global teaching, with Claire located in the UK. It means that we are teaching on two sides of the planet at the same time. And that just makes my heart so full and so excited and so blown away by, how powerful this work can be and how many lives it changes. So the more people who are trained in this, the more lives we can change together. We are at the leading edge of a global change wave that is rolling out around the world. And, come on and be on board, jump on this wave and let's surf it together. I want you walking beside me as we change lives around the world and change the health system around the world and change health education around the world and change medical education around the world as well. That is my vision. My vision is that this becomes, something that everybody is using, because it's relevant not just for small health conditions like, headaches and period pain. It's really relevant work for really serious health conditions. It's relevant for people in comas in ICU. It's relevant for people in hospital in acute health settings. It's relevant for people who are dealing with chronic illness. It's relevant for every single thing related to health that there is. And so the more integrated medical intuition is into the world's health system, the better, as far as I'm concerned. So the more of us that can surf this wave of change and ride it around the world and champion this cause, the better. So come along and join me. If this is lighting you up, send me a message. Feel free to send me a private message and I will send you all the details. I'll send you the links and I'll send you everything you need and you can go and check it all out. But I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much to those who have joined me. The computer isn't showing me any comments, which is really annoying, but I will check back and I will answer your comments after this live. So I hope that you are having a beautiful day and I'm so excited that you're able to share this big announcement with me. Thank you so much and enjoy your day. I will see you soon. Bye now. Mwah.